Mason Smith.
Yeehaw, motherfucker!
Damn right.
Welcome to another episode of High Noon. I got my trusted sidekick, my co-host,
motherfucking Nicholas Ceppaglia. Ceppaglia. Motherfucking Nicholas Ceppaglia.
Jesus. And then we got get ready. Shut up.
This is the greatest intro ever.
We've got first-time guest, my friend, co-worker at Vulcan Gas Co, Virginia comedian, freshly to Austin, Michael Ridley.
That's what that was all about.
I love how like not gentle that was. It's like the audio cut out, the effect cut out, and all I hear Mason go is, "Get the gun."
You heard me say it.
Yes, I fucking heard you say it. I had no finesse
you
at all.
said it right into the mic.
Yeah, like the audio cut out, and then you whispered it in the mic. Load up the gun. Load it up, dude. He'd love it. Dude, you gotta play the gong.
Dude.
Jesus Christ.
I wish I would have just said it earlier, but I forgot that we had it. Oh, fuck. I needed my notepad. I could have fucking...
Yeah.
Play the gong.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, that's great.
I need one for my house now. So when
dude,
people come over.
Dude, that's your doorbell? Just have it sitting outside the...
My neighbor's like, this fucking Asian dude moved in downstairs.
And then you just come to the door. Hello.
No, it's just like, hey, how are you? Hey guys, welcome.
How? Now you're Indian. You're Indian Chinese.
No, you just
wait.
You answer the door and you're just like, hola.
What kind of Asian are you?
I'm Filipino and white. I'm biracial.
So Filipino's barely Asian, right?
No, it's very Asian.
It's very Asian, dude.
It's in the middle of all. It's in the middle of Southeast Asia. So you've got like all these surrounding countries that invaded it, and then they come out looking like this.
Filipino, thanks.
What? No thanks. Oh, okay. Filipino, thanks. I didn't understand your redneck puns.
Yeah, we call him the Punisher because they're bad.
I'm the Punisher.
He just punishes us.
Dude, look at Bill just staring at you, dude. He's like General Gao, dude.
Yeah, he loves me, dude. I love dogs. No, dude, your dog's very cute. He's got some good.
I love dogs and I love barbecue.
Yeah, you got a good dog, man. He's got a lot of good meat on his bones. You know what I'm saying?
Look at that thigh meat.
Oh, what I like is the brain cutlets. You notice these little fillets that rest over the eye muscles?
Oh, Bill, don't let him talk to you like that. Bill's like, I don't care. I just happy to be here.
I'll make cake pops out of his puppy dog eyes.
So dude,
Yummy.
So you just moved here from Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've been doing comedy all in Virginia, correct?
Yeah, pretty much most of it, all of it.
Are you when you were in Virginia, you were kind of like made it kind of as much as you could go, you feel like there in Virginia?
Yeah, I was headlining showcases, but I was banned from clubs.
Oh. Well, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I ran and booked my own shows with my friends during the pandemic. And that made everybody mad.
Yeah, I had a little dose of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I started a show at an Irish pub.
Yeah.
And it was outside on their patio. We got away with about 9 of them. And other comedians called the health department on us.
Yeah, we had people do shit like that too.
Fucking cunts.
Yeah, and all those people were...
Mind your fucking business. If we want to fucking go do shit, that's on us. Okay?
Yeah. Tell us how you really feel.
Fucking dorks.
These are the same people that...
Keep your Zoom comedy.
There you go. These were the same
fucking
people that
dumbass.
Yeah, they're booking Zoom shows and shit.
Yeah, they're probably still doing them.
And yeah, most definitely. But I feel like they were fucking jealous. Like, how could you guys just not...
You're risking everyone's... You're risking health.
Well, I had a...
Fucking gay.
We had hand sanitizer and masks.
Yeah.
The floor plans were compliant.
Right.
So I don't understand what the issue was.
And so that got you banned from the fucking... What? By the way, well, actually, never mind. You don't have to. No, yeah, never mind.
It's the only comedy club in Virginia Beach. We'll just say that.
Gotcha. we'll leave it at that. That's annoying, though, dude. Like, I don't know why people... One of my biggest pet peeves, like, dude, mind your fucking business, man.
It's all good.
Like, if you don't like what someone's doing, just bitch about it quietly.
I'm grateful because all the sets, we used to start them out at, there were 6 of us in a showcase, and then we would do 10 each.
Yeah.
So it'd just be an hour show, super fast, super cheap. We charge like $5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we have like 80 to 90 people at the peak.
Right. And everybody knows COVID takes more than an hour to kick in.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
But no, it was good. I'm grateful for it because it helped me get 10, and then I learned how to do 20.
Yeah.
And then I learned how to do 30, and then 30
Fuck
became
yeah.
45, and then 45 became an hour.
Oh, you've done an hour? Fuck yeah. I've never done more than 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I've never had the opportunity to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think I definitely could, but
yeah.
have you done an hour before?
No, I've done like 25 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. It seems it would be. I bet when you're getting to do so much time, you really get to like mix
Chill.
it. Yeah, you get to really sit back and like. Because I noticed over the weekend I watched a fella doing a special, and it was cool to watch him really. Because like he had a lot of fat on his jokes, but it didn't matter because he had so much time to get to that fucking big ass pop. You know.
Mm-hmm. Very good. I like watching like discipline. I admire the discipline because I have ADHD and I like to fucking go on tangents and riff and then motherfuckers always will come back to that main topic they were talking about. And I think you're experienced. If you can go on those long tangents and then come back and do the rest of your planned hour, like that's crazy.
Right. And it comes with obviously getting to have the opportunity to even fucking do that much time.
Yeah.
You know. But that's fucking cool, man. I'm super glad you're in town.
I'm glad I moved here too. It's just now I'm trying to reintegrate and introduce myself to people and get booked on those showcases again because these little 2 or 3 minute sets, it's like, yeah.
It's tough.
Well, it's tough for me because that's like my bullshitting warm up time. I don't know how to start a set.
Right.
I still don't know how to start a set. Like I just kind of come in and just
you don't just go, "What's up, fuckers?"
I just come out, I yell for a little bit because then like, oh, they're all looking now. Okay, and then all right, once I'm like, "Hey, what's up, dude? What the fuck's going on? Name of business? How the fuck are you?" And then it's just like, all right.
You do kind of have like a little bit of like a wrestler in you.
Yeah, I come out.
What would your wrestling name be?
My wrestling name would be probably like the Golden Panda or some shit.
The Golden Panda. That's
the Golden
funny.
Panda. And in this corner.
It kind of sounded like an alien, didn't it?
Yeah, that was gross, dude.
Man, my yawns just get weirder and weirder.
That was a yawn?
That was a burp, dude.
That was a fucking Alabama demon inside of your stomach.
That was a mouth.
He was actually about to say the N-word if you would have let it kept going.
That's what happens when I'm about to be racist. I just go, like these fucking. Goddamn, they don't know how to. These need to get out of the way.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that black shit from Spider-Man 3. It like bonds
black
onto
shit.
your.
Whoa, holy hell!
The symbiote. It's like a racist symbiote.
What would you say? So besides comedy, do you like Austin?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Really,
I like it here. I like.
Give it time.
Food. Yeah. It's the. I like it for a little bit.
Dude,
I'm already starting to get annoyed with it. Like people can't fucking drive.
Oh, it's bad, dude. Isn't it
they
bad?
can't fucking drive out.
Dude,
as an Asian, people can't fucking drive out here.
It's bad, dude.
It's real bad.
And there's a lot of cars here that I'm quite certain don't have insurance.
Oh, most of them are.
Like you see a lot of dealer tags that I'm pretty sure someone printed off their like. Out of the library printer.
I was gonna say
because I doubt that they got printers.
They went to Office Depot, got that thick ass cardstock paper, and took it to the. Yeah, they downloaded.
Actually, I think that they went to Home Depot. I don't know that they.
Oh my god! He's saying it's Mexican people.
Yeah.
Actually, they go to Homey Depot. That was bad. Yay! Now you're getting it. Hey, play the Polynesian one.
Which one's that?
What the fuck? A Polynesian one? What does that even
close
sound
to
like?
Filipino.
Okay.
Go up. Wait, down.
Figure eight
wait,
stuff.
this one, Hindu.
Hindu. Yeah, play it. Ah! Hey!
We've got that one since we're doing it. We got Masons.
Welcome to the High Noon Podcast. I'll do all of them.
Oh, fuck. Hey, Nick, what would your wrestling name be?
Ooh, oh, man.
Your catchphrase could be, "Come on, brother, ride the mustache."
I don't know.
Instead of hey, do you shave that little bit in the middle?
No, it doesn't grow.
Are you serious?
It just doesn't grow there.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's so perfectly just.
I know it doesn't
it's
grow.
The opposite of a Hitler.
It's
the inverted Hitler.
Yeah,
I guess so. I mean,
you look like you direct Italian films.
Yeah. Well, I guess so.
Hey, what you better? How long has that girl been tied up on the railroad tracks?
Well, it's 3:30 now, so she's been cut. She got cut loose like 15 minutes ago.
Googling the train times. She should be dead by now.
Yeah, actually, I think. Hey, when you were in Virginia.
Hey Mason, was that as good for you as it was the other night when you said it?
Hey, listen. That was my practice run. That was my practice run. I had to get it on record.
It was better with the jacket.
Isn't it funny that record is spelled the same as record?
Isn't that funny?
You ever think about that?
Isn't it funny that retard is spelled the same way as retard?
Hey, you should start drinking again.
Yeah, soon probably.
Hey, you left your wife, not as in like the way that I left mine, but like your wife is still coming here to meet you.
I left her in Virginia temporarily while I get settled. Yes, we didn't.
So he built her a little fort.
Yeah.
He was like, "You hang out here and wait for me to get settled."
You know what's funny about that? Our Facebook algorithms and our Instagram advertisements and shit like that, they think we got a divorce because our GPS locations and our phones have been together. They've been together for so long, and then I'm in Texas and she's in Virginia. I'm getting all these reels of like Hispanic women twerking and a phone number and an app to download, and she's getting apps of like emotional support and shit like that. We talked about it.
She gets ads for what's that? BetterHelp.
yeah, she's getting BetterHelp ads, and I'm getting hot Latinas in your area. That
Dude, you know what's funny? Dude, my algorithm has Latinos working. And hey, have you seen those reels where it's like someone's fucking something up? And the dude's like, Mr. George. How much you pay for the new guy?
He's no good. Mr. George, the new guy is no good. That's like your equivalent. Like if you played like birds chirping for your dog, that's your equivalent of like, hey, get back to work. You just turn on a video of Mexicans working and Mason will just yell at them.
Dude, there's nothing worse. No, I'm not gonna.
All right. Hit the brakes on that one.
No, yeah.
You said when I was living in Virginia, what?
Did you ever go do any like DC shows in DC or anything like that?
Yeah, I did one show. I've only done one show in DC, and that was from my Kill Tony appearance with Punky. I opened for her.
Wait, was it Kill Tony and where?
No, from my Kill Tony appearance here with Punky. She was the guest.
Gotcha.
So we linked up, and she said, I'm coming to Virginia. I DM'd her, and she was like, yo, like the day of the show. I DM'd her on a Wednesday. The day of the show, which is Saturday, 4 hours before the show starts, she's like, yeah, come through. I'm 3 hours away. So I get there like 15 minutes before the show starts. Did you go down
in the Tacoma?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I took the Tacoma.
Dude, I love that you're so he's got you know the Chevy Extremes?
Yeah.
That come with the body kit?
Yeah.
So Toyota made one.
Yeah.
And he's got it. It's such a good truck for you.
I love it, dude.
But it's a
mullet on wheels.
5-speed or 6-speed?
6-speed.
And he's like a white chick. He's got a crystal fucking shifter.
Yeah, it's like a fucking
so funny
dildo shifter, like crystal. It's like a crystal acrylic shifter that somebody like injected air bubbles into it while they were making it, so it looks like a fucking it's like
pretty
some
cool.
evil shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That thing, you ever squall the tires on it?
Yeah, I had Montford Davis. Well, I had Montford Davis and Bilal in the car, and I was doing donuts outside of Uncle Laser's house.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and they were laughing their asses off. I was doing donuts outside of Uncle Laser's house. We went over there one night to hang out with him, and that was the only thing I've really done. I tried not to beat on that fucking thing, dude. They only made like 3,000 of them a year, and I'm not trying to fucking get so deep in. Like if I break it and I can't repair it, I'm gonna have to fucking sell that bitch, and I don't want to sell it.
You do all the work on that yourself, right?
No, not all of it. Like, if I know how to do it, I'm going to do it. But if I don't know how to do it and I don't have the skills or the fucking tools to do it, I would pay somebody so that I don't fuck it up. But if I can do it, I'll do it just to save the money.
So my thing is like I've done stuff on trucks on my old truck, but I had a 04 Chevy, and I like YouTubed how to like change the alternator and like easy shit like
and
that.
And you can with an older car like that. There's like 40 dudes who have done the same repair.
Absolutely, yeah.
What I do, the hard part about it is finding one that's not a dog shit video of the dude like under his dash with the flashlight on his camera on, just like, and then you're gonna
and then you see that nut right there. You're gonna need mine's a little.
It's not in frame. It's not in frame at all. It's just like a piece of plastic trim. Hold on, let me see if I can get my. That's all the audio of those.
It's like those
videos.
Weirdos on TikTok that do the personal messages. Like, Catherine, I'm telling you for the last time, stop seeing Bobby across the street, and they just put it out in the ether.
I don't know. I'm not.
You never seen that?
No, I try to stay off TikTok. The Chinese government.
Oh, I'm not on TikTok. I've just seen the reels. I don't even understand TikTok.
I don't get it either.
It doesn't seem real.
I don't get it because whenever I tried to post, I took videos of me and my old car. I had a Miata. I used to do donuts and stuff. They took it down.
You really like donuts, to eating them and doing them.
Yeah. Eating a donut while I'm doing a donut. Yeah. Dunking it in coffee while I'm steering with my knee. But no, they banned me for that. They took me down. They took my videos down for that because I'm encouraging reckless behavior.
No shit.
And then I had a Toyo Tires ad come up when a dude's like fucking... a guy's drifting or whatever. I guess it's sanctioned, but no. It wasn't even an ad. It was just some guy with like a good camera.
I see videos like that online all the time.
Yeah, people driving like fucking assholes and getting a bunch of likes for it.
Yeah. To circle back real quick, my wrestling name would be Nick Nasty.
Nick Nasty. Nick Nasty and the Golden Panda in a death cage match. Two ladders. Fighting for the love of his wife, Golden Panda.
What is this? They're dropping the cage. They're dropping the cage down from the ceiling.
Rage in the Cage, the Golden Panda versus Nick Nasty.
Dude, what would I'm trying to think of one for myself. I better quit smoking. My brain's
the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah. My brain's slowing down. Coming to the stage, the Mason-Dixon line. My Mason-Dixon line is just like a fat gagger of ketamine. He's on K, look out. I just come, here he comes, stumbling to the cage. Will he find it?
Cowboy boots, a Speedo, and the Confederate flag painted over your eyes.
Hey, and my cage is spelled with a K.
Yeah.
The KK cage.
The ketamine cage. Hell yeah, dude. Ketamine rules.
The ketamine Klux Klan. I'm clipping out. Am I good?
I feel like you're good.
Okay, cool.
It might be mine. I feel like, is mine still too hot?
No.
Cool.
I hear everything great.
Hey, so by the way, I want to be a part of it when you start drinking again.
Okay. That doesn't sound very good.
Oh, dude.
Because when I first got here, here's my internal dialogue of when I first met you. You better watch out for him. He's trouble.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like we would go to jail together, and then I would promptly end our friendship. I'd be like, "You fucked me, dude. You fucked me."
No, I don't. Hey, knock on wood. I don't go to jail
All right, good.
Anymore.
That's true.
Me neither.
Speaking of jail, dude.
Yeah.
We could fucking do a little segment here.
A little one of these things where
I triggered a segment.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go with Jail Tales.
Jail Tales, baby.
Tales from jail.
So you've been arrested, right?
Yes.
Let's hear about it.
So I had a bunch of weed in my apartment, about 17 grams of weed. But it was me.
A bunch of weed.
A bunch of weed.
I got that in my ass right now.
For Virginia in 2013, that was a lot of weed back then. And I'll explain that later in the story. So it wasn't even all my weed. I had an eighth, and all my roommates were at work, and I lived with like 4 other people. Eighth. Yeah, they all had their own personal bags, and then the bags, one of them sold weed, so he had a bunch of bagged up bags. And we were smoking and relaxing during the day, and I guess the police had come to my door, and my autistic younger brother was living with me, and he answered the door and let the police in. So you typically
Autism.
would need it. Yeah, you would typically need a search warrant or something, or probable
or
cause.
common sense.
Yeah, more. Yeah, just a regard for the fact that you're doing illegal shit, but you're autistic. And
You're like, yeah, I got a lady tied up in the back. Just
check
come
her
on
out.
in.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So he lets the cops in, and then he just after that they just start tearing the place up, and they find all the weed.
Wait, okay.
So
Real
they
quick,
just-
why were the cops there to begin with?
The smell of marijuana
From the neighbors.
Yeah,
They called.
Yeah, because we
Snitches.
lived above them, and we were a nuisance, dude.
I hate snitches.
But we were, dude, we deserved it. I to this day, I was upset about it and devastated at the time. But looking back as a 29-year-old man, and I was
29. That's late.
I'm saying.
What are you, 40 now?
I'm 29 now, Mason.
Oh.
Looking back as a 29-year-old man, I was 20 when it was going around. So you have a bunch of young 20-somethings living above you, smoking hella weed, stomping, getting drunk, playing music till 4 a.m. You got to go to work.
Having wrestling matches.
Having wrestling matches, punching holes in the wall.
Screaming, I'm the golden panda. You just hear every night.
I deserved it. Everything that happened to me, I deserved it. I was a piece of shit. I was a piece of shit. I would do it. I had it coming to me. I was getting too many breaks anyways. Mm-hmm. Like getting pulled over drunk and cops letting me go.
I think that's Virginia.
Getting speeding tickets and then being drunk but leaving with just a speeding ticket and then being let go. Like that happened all the time.
But on the other hand, it's like, God forbid I smoke some fucking weed. It's kind of like you literally you're just like, yeah, I can go drinking and driving all day.
I was constantly putting people's lives at risk. I could have crashed into a living room and killed a whole family.
And they were like, get home, son.
Yeah, hit a GB real quick.
Get
him!
Get home, Daniel son. So your autistic brother let him in the house, though.
Yeah, and then a lot of the weed was my brother's.
The autistic one?
And I tried to explain to him, I was like, hey, buddy, you should probably let them know that that's your weed. I've already got a couple of weed charges under my belt. I don't know how this is going to go.
Charges for weed, damn.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. It was just Virginia in 2013. They legalized it in 2021, which makes me so mad. I'm like, no, give me my money back.
Yeah, right. So when they came in, were you there or no?
Yeah, I was there. I was laying in bed.
Did they knock
I was
or
sleeping.
did they?
Yeah. Well, they opened the door and there's fucking cops in my house. Like I woke up first thing in the morning. I wake up and there's cops in my house. I was like, what happened? And my brother's standing at the doorway like,
he's just marijuana police, no good.
I don't know. And then everybody's fucking freaking out. I got one dude in the back. Like I have one dude locked in the bathroom and he hid his fucking weed. He hid his weed in the top of the toilet. He could have flushed it.
Yeah.
He could have flushed it. He was there, but he was like, no, we might get away with this.
And
So instead of him flushing his weed and lessening my charge, he took the risk of them sending me to jail and then him being able to go back and get his weed later. But they found it.
Yeah,
they found his weed.
Yeah, get out of town.
Yeah, so not only did they add the weed to the... Like, he could have just flushed it then and there and saved me a couple grams. Because what had happened was I got charged with a felony distribution marijuana charge.
You were distributing 17
14 plus. 14 plus is a felony.
Wow, not even an ounce.
Not even an ounce. 14 grams, and you had a bunch of fucking gram bags, a couple eighth bags, a quarter. Dude, yeah. And then there were scales in the house, and as the cops are tearing up the house, I'm like hiding the scales because I'm like, if they find a scale, then that's dead to rights distribution.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was sliding them in between the fucking countertop and the stove and shit in the kitchen.
And did they find those too or no?
They found one scale, but there was a couple just like, you remember those digital scales with they were called the blade or whatever.
And it would pop out?
You click it and the little scale, like the little digi part would come out on the side. Yeah, those were the hot fucking, that's how old this story is.
Right.
To date this story, that's the scales we were using on the streets back then, boys.
So how come, by the way, just a quick side note, I once ripped this guy off. I told him that my phone was a scale, and I just like put in like
You know what? You didn't rip him off. He's a dumb motherfucker. You're telling me you typed in the amount of grams you wanted to sell him on your calculator, and he was like, "This checks out with me."
I told him it was an app.
You fucking dummy.
You're telling me there's some kind of like accelerometer on the screen that can sense the pressure? I'm smart, dude. This is like, I'm like, if I That would actually be pretty fucking sweet. A cell phone case that's a scale.
Yeah.
You flip it over.
It's
and
like beep,
It would look exactly
it would just
like
be
that.
a case like this, and then you put the digi up in the corner next to the camera, and then boom,
absolutely
tear it off. The tear
and
button.
dude, by the way, this was like in 2010.
We gotta do that.
This was like 2010.
Oh my god. You were selling fucking bags of oregano to people and
Oh,
shit.
dude, no. We literally, dude, we used to just buy drugs with a tin wrapped around fake money.
Oh, God.
And then you just turn your phone off and just ignore it.
You pissing the drug dealers off like that?
Oh, dude, I burnt. So it was bad. Anyways, so why'd they arrest you and not your, I almost said retarded, autistic brother?
I tried to explain to him that he would probably just get a first offenders, because they had a first offenders rule in Virginia.
Yeah.
He was like, no, it's Michael's fault. It's Michael's fault.
Well, I think he was playing. He had a PS Vita. You know that
What's
was
a Vita?
It's like the newer
Living
PSP.
La Vida Loca,
Yeah,
dude.
it was the new PSP. So the cops are in here. This motherfucker's playing Tekken
No,
on his
he's
PS
not.
Vita. Yeah, the cops
Well-
are. He's fucking. I'm trying to fucking finagle this to work a deal out with the police. I'm like, bro, you would just get a first offenders thing. You'd probably you'd have to stop smoking weed and take a couple of classes, and we can still keep this going.
And your brother
And
wouldn't
then
catch a felony.
My brother heard. I have to stop smoking weed.
No.
And he was like, he didn't answer. He wouldn't answer the cops. I was like, yo, come on, man. Let them know that this is your weed so you can get the first offenders, and then I'll take you to the classes. It'll only be a year.
Are they watching you talk to him?
Yes.
Do they know he's autistic?
No. They just think
he's an asshole. They're like, God, what a shitty brother.
They're just, honestly, they're probably sitting there like thinking you're a piece of shit because they're like, this guy's trying to pin this on his little brother.
No,
Is he he's younger? Your younger
he's
brother?
2 years younger than me, and that was it was his.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and then
Where were your roommates at
work.
Damn. Oh,
All of them.
because you were at home selling drugs.
Yeah, I didn't have. I was at work too. Dude.
Yeah, hey.
Hey, but then all this is done. I don't care. It's already in the past.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah,
it's already been permanently done.
The statutes of limitations.
Yeah. And then
Statutes.
Statutes. You Southerners, always about your statues.
Always about this.
Can't bring me down.
No, so I was like, God dang it, Mason.
Oh, that's great, Luann.
Man, Civil War statue, man. The South will rise again, man.
They're gonna take me to jail a little bit of weed, man.
Yeah, it was fucking bullshit. But
that's fucked up, though.
I eventually just give up and go, you know what? Come on, let's go. Get you guys out of my house.
Let's let him get back to his PSP.
Yeah.
Fucking, let's go.
This guy's really busy. Let's wrap this up. You know?
So they did take you. They didn't just give you. You got arrested.
I got arrested.
Yeah.
With the amount of marijuana, I got arrested and taken down.
Let me ask, so when they searched your house, did they fuck your apartment up?
They didn't fuck my apartment up, but definitely pulled it apart. Yeah, they didn't damage anything, but they were ripping. My roommate me and my roommate both went to jail that day because my roommate had a
separate occasion
in the same house. One of my roommates were home. He was also unemployed.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha.
And he had a bunch of guns, and they took all his guns, and they took me and him.
Now, since he had guns, does that count toward, like, even if were they in his name?
Some
guns?
of them were, but then they seized. I don't really know what happened to his guns. I know the ones that were legit.
He's
he got
still
to
in
keep.
prison right now.
No, he's out. He's out. I don't talk to anybody from that time of my life.
I don't blame
anymore.
you. Yeah, I don't
all those people abused me and took advantage of me. I was kind to those people, and I fucking I had inherited a shit ton of money from when my mom died, and so did my brother. So me and my brother were just smoking weed, paying rent, and we were subletting the rooms out and trying to.
Is that money gone?
All of it.
Yeah.
It's all
that's how
gone.
it got
That's how it goes, man. When you inherit a bunch of money, you spend
at a young age,
you spend it fast, and you're sad.
Yeah.
I spent it all on Xanax and Sapphire Blue Bombay.
Oh, no shit. I went through a gin phase.
I had a gin phase.
Oh, my gin phase. Dude,
We used to call these things. We used to make these drinks called Dew Bombs. You
What
take some
was it?
Mountain Dew and some Sapphire gin, and you would it was essentially like making a Four Loko because of all the caffeine.
Yeah.
Dude. It's bad.
Dude,
it tastes good, but it's
yeah.
fucking disgusting, and it gets you super fucking drunk.
Oh, dude,
the gin,
yeah.
the gin metabolizes so fast, and then the caffeine from the Mountain Dew just has you fucking. I blacked out every time we drink that.
But
shit.
you were still going. It was like the
Yeah.
lights were on, but nobody's home. And it's like, yeah.
Autopilot.
We were at a Wawa. I was jumping on the hood of my Camaro.
Oh,
drunk as a
Virginia had
bitch.
Wawas?
Virginia has Wawas. Yeah.
Nice.
When I was in middle school, we got Wawas. Wawas are fucking dank.
Oh, Wawa rules, dude. Wawa's way better than Buc-ee's, dude. Wawa.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you. on
Dude,
that.
Wawa rules, dude. Fuck Texas.
I could walk into a Buc-ee's and leave as a cowboy. You walk into Wawa.
yeah, that's
you
stupid,
leave as-
though. Wawa's got quality food. Good shit. I
Dude,
love
I
a
like the
Wawa.
Buc-ee's food.
I do too.
I'm just
I've
obsessed
never,
with-
I've never heard of Wawa's.
You
I'm
gotta
just
have
obsessed
Wawa.
with the
You're from the
Northeast.
West. You're from the West.
Dude, the Northeast is the best place to be. I love the Northeast.
The highest concentration of Wawas are in the Northeast, so I feel like you have a
Jersey,
better, you have
yeah.
a better version of Wawa than what we have. We just had like the subs and shit.
Okay, but you didn't have the computer that you could walk
We
up
had the
to?
computer. Yeah, it has a computer.
Yeah, I just think that food is way because they make it. It's like
I
right there.
stay
then and there.
eating the Phillies. I always got the Philly.
Philly cheesesteak. Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
Philly.
So, when you went to jail that day, how long did you stay in there?
26 days. I served
26?
I had to
Okay.
serve 30
Solid
days.
amount.
I had to serve 30 days, but I had a court date within those 30 days. So it was on the 26th that I went to court. No, 24. I did 24 days straight. Then I had court. Then I served an additional 6 days
To finish out the sentence.
need to serve 30 days
Yeah,
to
you
get
should
it.
have asked your lawyer to give you fucking time served.
Well, that's what we figured out because
Oh,
it
gotcha.
was 30 days time served of a year sentence over my head is what we ended up
Oh,
getting.
fuck. Okay.
3 years of probation. Virginia ASAP classes, which are drug classes, drug court shit.
Yeah, I did drug court.
Drug
yeah.
court shit, yeah.
Did you
And
have to call the number, and if it was your color, you had to go in and take a piss
every
test?
fucking time?
Yeah,
every day.
sucks.
Colors, yeah. I gotta call.
Yeah.
Guys, can you stop? You know, you're a piece of shit. You guys are in a blunt rotation. Hey, guys, give me a second. I gotta call.
Yeah.
I gotta call.
Wait,
Colors.
you were still smoking?
dude.
Dude,
Hey, man.
I didn't risk because they would put you in jail if you failed.
You're in a blunt rotation. Your friends are all smoking weed, chilling. I wouldn't.
Oh,
wasn't
I see.
smoking
You were
colors.
just
Like,
there.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
amongst your homies. I'm like, give me a second. I gotta go colors, and it's like the colors are red.
Orange, yeah.
What was your
Blue.
color? Yellow?
I
It
was
changes. Your color changes, and they let you know.
On the phone?
Yeah.
Did you have
your
to do-
your PO will notify you. They don't want you to have the same color.
Did you have to do AA meetings and shit too?
Yeah, so here's how I got through my AA meetings. She gave us, you had like a worksheet you had to fill out. You had to go to 3 a week. I just went ahead and wrote 9 normal. I wrote 3 sheets. And then I started Google. Dude, I was going to AA meetings for like weeks on end. Like I went to maybe 3 or 4 weeks worth of AA meetings. And then when I started turning them in, I would see her just skim them.
Just seeing if the signature.
Seeing-
Yeah.
So then what I did was I Googled every AA meeting in my area where I lived, and I just wrote up fucking the entire program's amounts of AA meetings.
Yeah.
So when I would show up, I would just give her the paperwork to show that I went. There was no verification. I'm not fucking, dude. I was homeless and I didn't have a car. So you're telling me I gotta fucking look
man.
up bus times and fucking get on the bus and then go to the AA meeting, then find another bus time, get to wherever I was living at the time.
Dude,
Fuck that,
so you
dude.
lost your apartment.
I lost, dude. When I got out of jail, my apartment, everything was in default. My water, electric, my cell phone, my rent. I got evicted. I stayed in there for the last 3 days until they had to legally remove
Where
me.
did you? Yeah, I've
And
stayed in
the
the
apartment,
house with
my
no
apartment was
electricity.
nice as fuck when I went to jail. Everything was nice and clean. I come back, the sheets are ripped off my bed. There's blunt guts all over the fucking bed.
Fuck.
There's blunt guts all over a raw bed with no sheet on it.
So your roommates
fucking-
and your brother weren't paying rent.
There's no fucking shower curtain. The shower curtain's been removed. There's bugs. There's fucking roaches and little water bugs everywhere. Clothes all over the place. Fucking somebody had smoked a hookah and dropped a fucking a charcoal puck on the fucking suede couch that I had. Dude, the place was fucking destroyed. And I just remember coming home and just crying, dude, and being like, who the fuck? Why, dude? They just fucked my whole shit up.
Yeah.
And I went to go take a bath after I got out of jail. There was no body wash. There was nothing left. I found some fucking dish soap, some yellow Ajax. I took a fucking Ajax bath, dude. That shit was fucking horrible, bro. And the water was cut off.
It makes your skin so dry.
The water was cut off too, so I had to fucking use the heat was cut off. So I just took a cold fucking Ajax bath, like a fucking
Like right when you got out.
right when because I was dude, I had to walk and get on the bus and shit. I was sweating my fucking ass off. It was the middle of fucking. It was like it's still warm in Virginia until about January. It's like September-ish, October-ish.
So what was when you went to jail, what did your brother just sort of not know how to pay bills? Is that why?
Yeah, he didn't know how to pay. That's why we were living together because
you were taking care of
all my money was gone. All my inheritance money had been spent. So my brother came to live with me, and he wanted to live on his own. So I'm teaching him how to live on his own while I'm learning how to live on my own.
Right.
And we were using his inheritance money to fucking spend to pay the bills while I was looking for.
And shit.
Yeah, well, yeah, whatever. That was my money. He was buying weed and shit.
Yeah. And PSP games.
Yeah, he bought that PS Vita. That shit was fucking.
He's like,
that shit is baller, dude. That's a baller piece of technology. I don't know why we forgot about the Vita, bro. It's literally what the Nintendo Switch Lite was now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then where was I at?
Well, you were talking about how when you came out, there was nothing in your apartment.
They'd taken my brother.
So
my roommates took my brother with them.
To where? To what do you?
To their new apartment.
So they were like, "You're coming with us."
Instead of paying, I don't understand why they didn't just pay the fucking bills. Rent. I didn't understand that. Why didn't you guys just stay and pay the rent?
That makes no sense. And the worst part is you're in jail and you have no idea that that's going on.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
That's so stressful.
Yeah,
I've been there.
You know what my bail was?
What?
$250 fucking dollars.
And your brother couldn't.
And he was getting $900 a month.
That's so shitty.
And I called them and I was like, "You guys got to pay the bill so I can fucking take care of the bills. You guys got to get me out of here so that we can come." And then my only friend who would answer the phone for my brother, he was on the phone. He was like, "Mike, you just got to stay in there and figure this out." Everybody had turned.
Hey, I know that you're having a tough time right now. I know you're in jail. Just wait it out. I'm going to go play PSP with your brother now. Talk to you in 24 days.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Dude, one time when I was in jail.
It is a nightmare, dude. This is why I'm good and this is why I'm nice to everyone now.
Yeah.
Because I've been through fucking hell. Let me tell y'all about.
You've been through jail.
I've been through jail. And then, okay, so the 24 days, I did the 24 days. I went to court. They were like, "You're going to be on probation for 3 years, drug court, all that stuff."
Yeah.
And I looked at the judge and I go, "How the fuck am I going to be able to manage all that? I'm homeless. I'll probably fucking kill myself if that." And if y'all put.
You told me.
I told the judge. Yeah, I've told you the story.
Yeah,
I told
go ahead. Yeah.
I wasn't literally saying I was going to kill myself, but in court there's a fucking the stenographer lady was like, "I'm parentheses, I'm going to kill myself if you put me in that situation." End quote.
Actually, now they got that mouth thing where she looks like the fucking guy from Mad Max, and she's just talking into it.
Oh, Bane! Oh, you're going to kill yourself.
He said he was born in the dark.
So then, they put me. I had to still finish out my last 6 days of my time served for the 30 days or whatever. I was under suicide watch for 6 days, and that was harder because in the
Were you in the pickle suit?
The first 24 days I was in a pod with a bunch of people, and it sucks when you walk in the pod. You know you're fucking up when you go in a pod full of dudes that are in jail and people recognize you and are dapping you up. They're happy to see you.
They think that you're their friend.
White dudes, black dudes. Yeah. Like I've seen you at a house party, and now we're best fucking friends.
What's up, dude?
I had one dude named Mitchell. He's like, "Shit, dude, what's up, dude?" It was like one of those white dudes at a party who always had ecstasy pills.
He was always drinking orange juice.
Yeah. And he had the Four Locos and like ecstasy pills. That was that dude Mitchell. He'd be like, "Shit, dude, what's up, dude? I got these Optimus Prime joints right now, and I got these
I got the Mercedes Benz.
I got the Flintstones right now.
The purple naked ladies. Remember the purple naked ladies?
I got these Superman stud. They're fucking you'll roll fast." Dude, I got these Vulcan stones, dude. You trying to pop one of these Vulcan stones?
Triple stacks. I got these. They got the triple stacks, double stacks.
Yeah. And that was my friend in jail.
Got the incredible Hulk.
Then this old black dude who was a dishwasher at this barbecue place that I used to work at.
Don't fuck.
Oh, he's old.
Calling him a dishwasher?
Oh my god. Yeah, he was a dishwasher. Sorry, I put a hard ER on the end of that dishwasher. But he was like, hey, man, what you doing in here? Dapping me up and shit. I'm like, man, I'm fucking up. I need to change my fucking friend group. I'm like, I go to jail and I recognize people. And then, for 6 days, I was under suicide watch. They put me in a... You said everybody in jail has a name for the suit. You said
we call it a pickle suit.
Why do you guys call it a pickle suit?
Because it's green and it's made of paper.
Okay, so mine... It's weird. Let me tell you. Ours was the... what was ours? Fuck, dude. I can't remember what it was called. The turtle suit. They called it the
that's
turtle
still pretty close. That's the turtle suit. We're still in the green.
It was dark green, like this. It's actually like this dark green, and then those vests that they wear in Dragon Ball Z, like Vegeta's vest.
Yeah,
it was this color and that shape, and it had Velcro tabs right here, but it was so big on me that it came down to my nipples, and the Velcro was all fucked up, so it wouldn't adhere. And you had the sharp part of the Velcro facing your skin. So for 6 days, I slept butt ass naked in this, basically like naked in a barrel situation.
Oh yeah, and it's like construction paper material
on the inside. Yeah, it was hard. It was this was like it felt like an oversized bulletproof vest is what I had. Okay. And it scratched my fucking nipples for 6 days straight. I had fucking open skin wounds from this dirty ass thing scratching into my skin. Yeah. And no pillow, no sheets, because you could kill yourself with those things. Yeah. So for 6 days, I slept on a toilet paper roll pillow, butt naked in a cold cell that was mostly metal, old rusty metal. It was pretty bad. And then I had to get cavity searched by 3 black correctional officers. And I'd been eating that jail food. And I don't know if you guys know this about jail food, but there's sexual inhibitors inside the food that kind of keep you docile.
Is this real?
This is real. I feel people told me this, so I'm saying it's real. It's a podcast.
Oh, so it's other inmates. They're like, this sounds like the other weirdos.
Yeah, they're like, hey, don't eat that shit.
Don't eat. Listen, it makes your boners go down.
It does though.
It makes you not get boners.
Yeah, it kills your libido because you can't have a bunch of angry, horny motherfuckers locked in a box. Huh?
Nothing.
All right, dude, that's weird. What'd you say?
I said I had an uncle libido.
What is an You're going to Uncle Libido's house this weekend, Mason. God damn it, he doesn't have any Nintendo. He ain't got no Nintendo over there.
He always wants to wrestle.
I don't like the games that he plays, Dad.
Dude, I don't know that. Can you Google that? Does county jails put non-boner pills in their food?
I'm not Googling that.
I don't know if I was in jail or what, but I tried to jerk off in the shower. I just couldn't get hard, dude. I was backed up, dude. I hadn't beat off in 24 days.
Dude, I have had a fucking cough for the last 2 weeks.
Jesus.
Dude, did you ever notice when you're in jail, people, even though you're in jail, you'll meet some like funny motherfuckers in there, dude. Like,
yeah,
I met this
ecstasy, dude.
Yeah, exactly. And like while you're in there, you're like, I really like this guy. But if you really think about it, you're like, that dude would stab me for a box of crackers.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like, did I tell this already about the X-Lax? Did I tell that story already?
I don't know.
So I was in county. I think I might have.
I've got a story like that too.
From jail.
Yeah.
So tell yours because I think I might have actually told this already.
They're a little sweaty. Okay.
Yeah. Hey,
they look great on
his
you.
Instagram ain't for nothing.
Jinky sweat, dude.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. All right, Mason. All right. So
should we bleep? Should we?
Yeah, definitely.
Dude.
45 minutes and 30 seconds.
All right. So bleep it out, but also throw up the IG so that they understand the context of it.
Yeah, I think we'll bleep. Yeah, we know what.
So
we know what.
Do you want me to write that timestamp?
Yeah, go ahead and do it now. All right. So when I was in jail, there was a guy when I was in the pod of dudes. There you go. 43 minutes. I say chink is what that says. I'm highly perceptive. I glanced at it for a second and read it upside down at an angle with this microphone in my face. And Mason, with handwriting that appears like he used his whole fist to write it with, writes 43 minutes. I said chank. How the fuck does your handwriting have a southern accent, motherfucker?
Does it?
Does it?
Yeah, it does. It looks like.
Hey, it's actually a pretty funny segment to read what Mason's notes say. Remember the last one?
So,
do I remember the last one?
Oh no!
how you guys getting these little passport notepads?
So
out?
those
This
are
is dope.
waitresses
okay.
things.
Cool.
What are they called?
Notebooks.
Order taking books.
order taking books.
Clip it.
Welcome to the Mason's General Store. We got everything you could possibly need. We got dishwashing mops, order taking notebooks, electric fences for never mind.
So
Sweeping brooms are on sale today.
Real quick, you reminded me.
We got Asian blindfolds. You can floss your teeth with them. Damn, you need to clip that. Give me that one.
That was good.
A fucking store, but it's all like racist shit.
I got you.
I was in the pod, and there was a guy who had diabetes.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
I was in the all right. So when you have diabetes in jail, you get a separate tray of food. You get special
Yeah, you
food
get peanut butter
that
sandwiches.
works with your body because you know you can die if they feed you the normal shit. So the day before I left, the last day, the absolute 30th day, I was getting out in 20-30 minutes, just waiting for the guys to come get me. I was sleeping in because I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna be woken up to it's time to leave.
Yeah.
So I'm sleeping in, and I wake up. Dude, I skipped breakfast. They did not give the diabetes guy his diabetes breakfast tray. They gave him a normal one. And I woke up to this dude walking around the pod with a trash bag wrapped around his asshole, and he's shitting everywhere.
Why wasn't
There's
he in the why didn't he
diarrhea
go to the
everywhere.
toilet?
He did go to the toilet, but he dragged the bag with him until he got to it because he's very frail. He's like physically frail and sick.
I have to just ask this. What color was he?
Jesus.
He was white and had no teeth. He looked like he was related to you.
How was he diabetic?
I don't fucking know. He was in. You know why he was in there?
He said he's frail and skinny.
Yeah.
It's a disease,
It's a
asshole.
disease.
I thought fat people were diabetic.
He's also like probably using crack and shit. He had no teeth or anything. You know why he was in there? I asked him why he was in there. He was going to Macy's and stealing the Gucci testers. He was stealing cologne testers and selling them on the street.
That's pretty good gig.
And yeah, those cologne bottles are upwards of $300, $400. $250 is grand larceny.
Man, Virginia's got some strict rules.
Fuck yeah, it's bad,
What
dude.
the
You steal a
fuck?
bottle of cologne in Virginia, you're facing felony time. It's $250 for grand larceny.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. That's fucking anything nowadays. They need to up the price, dude. Like-
That
Dude,
crackhead.
it's
That crackhead.
$950 in California.
That crackhead.
oh, really? It's $950 in
Yeah,
California.
dude. People when they did that, people were just going into like convenience stores and just looting in San Francisco when they passed that shit because they're like, that's just a misdemeanor. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Hey,
This
that,
one store did change all his prices to $950, and then when you went and bought it there, and like
He would give you a discount.
he'd hit a coupon and just like go all the way back to everything.
That's smart as fuck.
Yeah.
Was he Asian?
Probably. I read an article on it. On
Oh,
Saturday,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a store owner you knew.
No, that was.
But yeah, he had shit everywhere, and I was like,
Did
thank
that-
God I got out of here.
Did that crackhead go by Al Cologne?
So when I met him in jail, fast forward, I'm living with my girlfriend, my now wife. This is like 2016. 3 or 4 years later, I live 40 minutes away from where I went to jail. I walk into a food line. I'm walking to the food line by my house. There's a guy in a wheelchair.
Like a soup kitchen?
No, food line is like HEB in Virginia. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
I forgot to preface that because we don't have food lines everywhere. But that's our
Damn, Virginia's
food
rough.
line. Food line is
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah. Food line.
Continue.
Yeah, Food Line is our fucking HEB in Virginia. They're everywhere. It's he's sitting out front. There's a guy sitting out front in a wheelchair. It was fucking him, but he had missed his leg, and I was like, why the fuck? Oh, he lost his fucking leg to diabetes. And he was in the chair like doing this number, asking people for money. And when he went and saw me, you know when somebody hasn't seen you in a long time and they give you that face? And I fucking zoomed in on him. He zoomed in on me. And like Vietnam flashbacks, I see him apologizing, shitting all over the place with the bag around his ass. And I just kept it trucking.
Yeah,
dude.
just
I was
keep
like,
it moving.
that was like the last memory of that. Like that was the last time I saw somebody I was in jail with, was that quick moment and going, yeah, I got a different life now. Bye, dude.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
Because I had to peel my way out of that. Because after jail, I was homeless for like 8 months.
Living in the tundra? I mean, the Tacoma?
No, I didn't get to Tacoma until the Tacoma has been a life goal for me for about 6 years, and I just got that Tacoma last year.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you specifically wanted the Tacoma?
I've
with
wanted
the body kit?
I didn't want that one. I'd never.
You just wanted a Tacoma.
I wanted the base model. I knew I couldn't afford that one, but I was like, all right, a full runner or a base model Tacoma. That's like $6,000 to $8,000. I'm like, that's achievable. Those trucks are usually like $15,000 to $18,000.
Not now.
Dude,
They're
I think I might have told you, dude.
In Virginia, they were about $15,000 to $18,000.
I think I might have told you. My dad, still to this day, he just gave my youngest sister, who's just turned 16. He gave her he bought a brand new Tacoma in 2000. And I drove it, and now my little sister just got gifted it, and she texted me, she goes, Dad gave me the Tacoma, and it permanently smells like a baked fart, because he would just fart in it and would let it just bake in that Arkansas heat. Yeah.
Y'all might not want to drive this thing for another 47
Oh,
years.
also he would leave his he would leave his spit cup in there too, so it smelled
spitter.
like Red Seal spit.
Yeah, but
and
all you have to
farts.
do is go get it detailed.
He did.
Oh, damn.
It didn't matter. It just permanently reeks like
He
a fart.
burned holes into the foam.
Oh, damn.
Dude,
yeah.
it
He was shooting
stinks.
lightning bolts into that fucking
Yeah,
chair.
dude.
Dude, I'll tell you, my
That was
first
Arkansas lightning down
Dude,
there.
it's funny. It just reminded me. My first DWI I got in my dad's Tacoma, and he was pissed.
I got my DUI in my dad's Tacoma, too.
Really? Oh, yeah. Drunk driving.
I'm not getting
Yeah,
that damn DUI.
Classic.
I don't do that shit no more.
Me neither.
Driving drunk is such a nightmare, dude.
I like it. I think it's fun.
No, it's a nightmare when you get home safe and nothing happened to you.
Dude,
Because
I'll
you're
tell
like,
you,
what the fuck happened? What did I do? What could I have done?
that reminds me, dude, today I woke up, I got drunk last night, and by the way, let me just say this. I didn't drink from Thursday till last night, just because I didn't feel like it.
Right, that's good.
It was
Good for
weird.
you.
But so last night I got drunk, and today I woke up and I went to the gym, and I start my truck, and it had a full tank of gas. I was like, what the fuck? Well, look at that.
Look at drunk Mason thinking ahead.
Yeah.
You're fucking at the pump like, I'm gonna leave him a little gift in the morning.
Yeah, boy, I'm gonna be excited about this tomorrow.
And then he wakes up and walks out here. There's an empty 18-pack of White Claws. He's like, I don't remember buying those.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Turns the truck on, it's full of fucking diesel.
Dude, hey. Oh, no, I would never.
Yeah.
No, it's
do
just
that.
water.
Yeah, you would never do that. You're a man.
Hey, dude, so you were talking about your getting coming home to your apartment being gone?
all fucked up, yeah.
Dude, so get this. I had back surgery when I was 19.
Oh.
I had a fusion. They fused my L1, 2, and 3
I thought you inbreds already came that way.
with infused spinal cords.
Yes.
Or is it cord? Spinal cord?
Discs.
Yeah.
He
It's
meant
your-
tail. You know, he thought you had a tail.
It's my Verta inbred.
The Punisher, y'all.
Yeah. So anyways, I had to have back surgery because I broke my back when I was 15. I used to race motocross.
Yeah.
And I broke my back. I compressed my spine, cracked my lower 3 vertebrae, and went years without doing anything about it. Right.
As you should.
So when I was it's because I was in Arkansas and the doctors there suck.
Oh.
And they literally
Wow.
kept saying that nothing was wrong, so it just healed incorrectly. So I
Kept
got
slapping
to
your back where you fell.
I played.
You're good.
I played drums in a metal band, and I got to where I couldn't play for more than like an hour. It just would hurt so bad. So I went to a specialist. Turns out I broke my back, and nothing was done about it. So he goes, "Yeah, we can fuse it, whatever. That's kind of all you can do. You're young, you'll bounce back." So I go. I have the surgery. So when I go to have the surgery, I had a sweet apartment with my good friend Charles. You fucker, you know what I'm talking about. I leave this in.
Damn, Charles.
This motherfucker. I love him to death.
Miss my
goddamn
Uncle Charles, y'all.
dude. So I go to the hospital. I have the surgery, and I sent him fucking rent money. And when I get out of the hospital, the door is like my whole apartment is locked up. They changed the locks. Come to find out, he got evicted while I was having surgery and didn't do anything about it. Didn't tell me.
He fucking grandma's boyed your ass.
Dude, I get it. Yeah.
Spent it on Filipino hookers.
Dude, this motherfucker, dude. I came back to home and the door is locked.
They're massage therapist.
Dude, I lost my fucking. I had a queen size bed with a badass bed frame. All my clothes, my shoes.
It was a race car bed.
Dude, it was
The badass bed
was a
frame.
light-
It was a Corvette.
It was a Cadillac.
It was Lightning McQueen.
It was a Lincoln Navigator. Yeah. And so I fucking come back, dude, and turns out he just got evicted, and he literally just left dog shit fucking just
on the carpet
everywhere.
And wait a minute. How long was this surgery?
So I had the surgery, and then I had to stay in there for like another like week or so. After the surgery,
Your buddy got evicted in a week.
So So when I left, I sent him money.
Yeah.
Because I knew he goes, yeah, we're already kind of like in trouble. Oh. And I sent him the money, and then turns out he just kept the money and didn't pay the rent.
What a piece
and
of
by
shit.
the time I got out, they had already changed the locks, kicked him out. It must have been worse than he had described to me, obviously.
Oh my
and
God.
So I thought about busting the window out and getting all my shit out, but I didn't because I was in like a back brace.
It's kind of hard to break in and entering when you're broken.
And then, so then I go and I have a friend that was letting me crash at his place because I have nothing. I have nothing but the clothes on my back and my truck.
And your back brace.
And my back brace. And my
Nothing
buddy.
but the
So dude,
back
get
on my
this.
brace.
Get this. My buddy's letting me stay with him.
Yeah.
But I'm still doing drugs. Like we're still all getting. So I'm doing coke like this.
That's how I know your friends are pieces of shit. I would have fucking fed you, dude. I would have
They
you.
did. They held the plate up to my nose, and I'd go. Like that was how, and so we're just getting fucked up, and my buddy's like changing my bandages with a cigarette in his mouth. No one's washing their hands, and then I catch MRSA.
Oh no!
I went back for a checkup, and my doctor, I got staples in my back, and my doctor goes, Mason, what the hell what have you been doing? He goes, we have to go in and split you back open and clean this out. You have MRSA.
Oh my God.
Which is it's like staph.
Yeah,
and I'm like, fuck.
Mason, what have you been doing? I went to the damn water park. It was exhilarating. Just sliding down on my back. Fucking. I like to picture you doing the coke and being like so fucked up that you look at your buddies and you're like, I'm taking this fucking thing off.
Yeah,
I don't need this
great.
motherfucker.
I feel great.
No.
Fire. Manslaughter.
Oh God! All I can picture is that fucking apparatus that Doc Ock wears.
Yeah,
oh, dude.
It sucked, dude. I was fucked up for about 6 months.
Jesus Christ.
And I got down to about 118 pounds.
Oh God.
It was bad, dude.
Yeah, that was probably the drugs.
No. Well, also, I'm not a big eater, anyways. But
Mason, you're not a very smart
dude,
guy.
I had a catheter. I had a catheter in.
Not smart.
I had a catheter in, right?
Okay, what would you uninstall it and pee normally and then put it back in?
You want to know? Dude, get this.
What?
Not far off. I had a catheter, and it was hurting.
Oh.
And I tell my nurse, I go, I'm at home, by the way. I call
you
her.
had a home nurse.
No, I didn't. I was at home, and I called my nurse, and I go, hey, this cat, I think I could pee on my own. Can I just... She goes, this is... By the way, I don't know if this is like the way that this should have happened, but my nurse tells me, she goes, go in the bathtub, stand in the bathtub, hold on to the hose, and cut it. And then, but hold on to it, and when you cut it, that balloon will deflate, and you'll be able to just pull it right out, right? So I get in the bathtub, and I have my ex-stepdad is there with me, who also had just had back surgery. So we're at my mom's house. We're all hopped up on painkillers. And fucking,
Please, I hope you fucking were, dude. This sounds like a nightmare.
Buckle up, bud. So I cut the hose off, and the pee dribbles out, right?
Good sign.
So now she tells me, you'll be able to pull it out. So I go to pull it, and I feel this burning sensation from the tip of my pecker all the way inside up to my belly button. Oh. One of the worst feelings. I'm not joking. It was literally like, I've never felt a pain more excruciating. And so I tugged on it, right? And I'm like, it hurts so bad. So I tell my stepdad, I can't do it.
Grab it. Jared?
No. And by the way,
what was his first name?
Well, he went by Hoppy.
Hoppy, he's my step Hoppy. Pull it out, brother. Pull the pin.
So get this, dude. So I'm holding on. So she said specifically, do not let the hose go, because it can go inside you. So I'm holding on to it, and I'm tugging, and I'm like, oh. So I go, Hoppy, I can't do it. Like, it hurts really bad. And he's like, all right, come in here, come to the bed. So I waddle to the bed, and I lay down, and I'm sitting there, I'm naked, and I got my fucking hose with my dick attached, and I'm laying there, and I'm like, I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. I can't. And he goes, here, bite this pillow. And
it's not the first time your stepdad said that.
And he goes, I'm going to pull it out for you. And I was like...
That's not the second time.
I was like, okay.
That's not the first time.
Yeah. So he takes the hose, dude. And I'm laying there, and he goes, I'm going to count to 3. And I was like, okay. And he goes, 1, and just jerked it out.
Oh!
And dude,
good man.
Fucking blood sort of sprayed out. And turns out the balloon was still inflated. Oh. And dude, I went like this. I went.
You know the cool thing about that is
I cried like a baby.
The cool thing is now when you nut, you shoot out shotgun shells.
Dude, I don't even know if I can. I don't know if it damaged my urethra. Like,
I don't know if it damaged my urethra. That's always a fucking word I love to hear in a southern accent. Urethra.
I urethroed up. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And so I went to the bathroom. I went back to the bathroom, and I peed air. I peed air and blood.
Your dick was like a little air mattress.
Dude, I peed out air with blood and bubbles.
You blew dick blood bubbles.
And then I peed blood for a week.
Hell yeah.
It was bad. I'm not even sure I can have kids. No. Actually, I am sure. I got a sperm testing kit one time.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'm fertile.
The tunnel has been bored out, so now you're fucking there's no low. You don't have a narrow urethra. You're the opposite of. I got a
wide urethra.
Yeah.
But by the way, though, that was the worst pain I've ever felt in my entire life.
Oh my god!
It was horrible. It was horrible. I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
Even worse than heartache.
Amazing.
It was physically just what the fuck. It was so bad, dude.
Good on Poppy, dude.
Hoppy.
But
he's a piece of shit. Fuck him. But yeah. So have you ever done ketamine?
Twice.
So the other
2 lines.
So I told you, I really like ketamine.
Yeah.
And I like to do it while alone, and I like to hit rails of it, right? And I lose myself in movies is what I like to do, because it puts you in the movie. It's the coolest fuck. It's like you're part of the movie. It's so cool. So the other night I came home, and I fucking I'm a big fan of Brad Pitt. Love Brad Pitt.
Okay.
Dude rules.
Yeah.
And A River Runs Through It, classic. Legends of the Fall.
Okay.
Beautiful man.
All right.
And so I see he's got the new movie.
I'm gay.
No, only for Brad Pitt. And so he's got this new movie, Bullet Train, that just came out on Netflix. And so I hit this fucking fat gagger, and I'm watching Bullet Train, and the fan's on, and I got Bill sitting with me, and the fan's on high. And there's this scene where Brad Pitt is like on the side of the train, kinda, and the fan's blowing, and I literally was sitting there like, holy shit! I'm like, I'm on the train! Holy fuck! Don't fall It was nuts, dude. It was like a VR. It was like being in VR.
It was like a VR. Redneck VR. It's just fucking snorting ketamine and watching fucking Speed. We gotta keep this bus over 50 miles an hour. Fuck Bill.
Hold on, Bill.
Meanwhile, your dog's just fucking.
Yeah. If anybody walked in, you just see me in the chair going.
Bill just looking at you. With
No,
puppy dog eyes all
Bill's
happy.
cool. Bill's cool, dude. He knows the deal.
He's like, my owner does ketamine and gets no pussy.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, but I don't try either.
Yeah, that's good. You should.
I respect women so much, I completely stay away from them.
40-year-old virgin, baby.
Yep.
That's a
I live by
quotable
that.
movie. Quotable.
Live that, dude. By the way,
I don't know why you don't get pussy, dude. You're not like a.
It's because I don't.
You don't try. You don't shoot any shots. You miss all the shots you don't take.
Here. I've said this before. I literally the way I get laid is if a girl has to make it so blatantly in my face that she wants to fuck.
Especially now.
Unless she does that, I've probably missed out on multiple times of getting to have sex.
Mason's just too autistic to get pussy.
Yeah.
Like,
and so get this though. I
love your beard. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I grew it myself.
Yeah.
So, for real though, I always say, unless a girl makes it blatantly obvious that she wants to get it on or whatever, like it's not going to happen. And so someone goes the other day, they go, "Well, how often does that work out for you?" And I was like, "Well, the last time it worked out, I married her."
Yep. Idiot.
You're such a smart guy. You know what he said to me the other day in the walk-in freezer at Vulcan?
What?
He was grabbing a carbonated water and he's like, "This is just water, right? It's just water with bubbles. There ain't no. It's not like soda, right?" I was like, "Well, read the nutrition facts. There weren't any nutrition facts on the water bottle." Yes, Mason, it's water, dude. It's just really good because they put bubbles in it, so your brain thinks it's soda.
And then I was like, "Well, what about the flavored ones?"
They put some flavor in there.
He goes, "It's a."
I said, yeah. Go, Mason. The flavored ones is just a flavor, like it's just like a little spritz. It's nothing. It just made me, dude. You have this childlike wonderment about yourself. I wish I could constantly be learning new things. I have to go on YouTube, down YouTube rabbit holes to learn about like thermal detonation and shit like that. You're like, oh wow. So it looks like wood paneling, but it's vinyl. That's so cool,
dude. They make wood floors that's made out of tile now.
Whoa. Okay, There we go. There's my Mason moment. I'm like, Nate.
Pretty cool.
Cool.
Pretty cool. Hey, you know what it is too is I forget a lot of stuff.
Oh wow, yeah.
So when you're it's like a 10-second Tom from Sorry, hi, I'm Tom.
He's a computer with 512 megabytes of RAM.
You know what else happens to me a lot? So as comedians here in Austin, where tons of comedians are coming, we meet a lot of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, I had a guy come up. You didn't work last night. I had a guy come up to me. I was working last night. I didn't recognize. This could have been a just patron coming into Vulcan. Comes up to me, acts like we were the best of friends. "Mason, how you doing, dude? What's up, bud? Good to see." And I'm like, had no idea who this guy was.
Terrifying.
Still to this day, I don't know who
I
he
hate
is.
that. I hate that.
And he was like, "Yeah, I saw you at this open mic."
Doesn't it make you feel like such a piece of shit because they
Kinda.
admire you? They're kind of a fan or something.
Well,
you know?
it turns out I guess he's a comedian too. But he was like, I met you at this open mic, and I'm like, was I drunk? Like,
well, you got to remember, like some people that are going to these open mics. Like especially if maybe for the first time, like that could very well be like the worst day of their life. You know, they're like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go and do this." You know, and then like they meet someone that like leaves an impression, and
I'm also not a dick.
Yeah, exactly. You left an impression. They may not be as around as much, but then they come back and they see you, and that's who they remember.
Exactly.
And then you're like, "Fuck, that
made me feel bad though, because I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, as it should.
I don't think it should make me feel bad.
I'm just kidding.
Well, I go right from the top and I go, "I'm the biggest piece of shit. Can you reintroduce yourself to me? I'm Michael." And I just fucking straight up right and then and there do it. Because I've done that at parties and just been like,
Well, the thing is,
I've had full blown conversations with this dude, and I have memories of when we hung out.
Yeah.
And I don't fucking know who
I
that
have
is.
that dude. Oh my god,
I have
can't
no
tell
idea
you.
who you are. He gave me free bumps of coke.
Yeah.
He gave me
Told
a
me
phone
about
number.
your mom, your
Yeah,
dad.
he gave me a phone number for some really dope mushrooms, like a consistent mushroom plug. I have no fucking idea who you are, buddy.
Hey, what's your brother doing now?
Living with my dad.
Oh, okay.
And me and Mason are kind of kindred spirits in this sense because I'm actually my half white side is from Arkansas, and Mason always feels like a cousin that, you know what I mean. It's the familiarity of just Arkansas people.
But that's because you guys fucked, right?
And what part of Arkansas again?
Uh,
Little
my-
Rock?
My dad's from Newport.
Oh, my shout out Charles.
Yeah.
Charles was in.
That's just a testament to the people that come out of Newport, Arkansas.
That's where he was in prison there. That's the same place T.I. was in prison.
You know where I was in jail? Newport News City Jail, Virginia.
No shit.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I was in Pope County.
Pope County?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a Hope County.
Well, Hope, Arkansas is where Johnny Cash is from.
Oh, neat. Yeah, we're from Newport, and yeah.
And that's where your dad's there now, right?
No, my dad is in Virginia now.
Oh, okay.
So my dad's from Arkansas, and then we ended up moving to Virginia because he worked for Langley. He was in the Air Force. The Air Force retired.
Okay.
So he was working on he was on the team that built and engineered the fucking stealth fighter and shit. And it was in Hampton, Virginia, which is like 15 minutes from where we lived in Newport News.
Yeah, you know what's there's a Hampton, there's a Hampton Beach, New Hampshire. That's fucking. And then there's the Hamptons, which is all the rich folks.
Hampton, Virginia is pretty rough though. Like that's
Really?
like the most, like the drivers are like Austin out there. A lot of murders.
They're
a
all
lot
drunk driving.
Oh, yeah,
with
it's
fake
bad.
dealer tags.
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of dealer tags in Virginia too. It's bad.
Do you think it's easy to print a dealer tag off?
Yeah, I think you just need to find the PDF online and get some card stock and go to the goddamn library and print a couple out.
Are you gonna skip or switch your plates?
Yeah,
Or are
I
you
want to
gonna
get. I
leave
want to
them?
get a tech. Dude, I kept bragging to my wife, like every time I would be stressed out for my job in Virginia, I would be on the ride home, and then I'd be behind somebody at an intersection, just pissed off, and I'd look at their license plate, and there'd be a big ass Texas sticker on their back
You're like,
windshield,
"Fucking
and
Texas."
then the one that killed me the most was I was behind somebody, and I was like, I fucking hate this job, I can't wait to leave this fucking job. And I was behind this guy. He had a big old Texas sticker on the back of his windshield. He had Texas plates, and on the other side was a picture of Jesus, like leaning in. You know the meme of Jesus like leaning in.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
on his car, and I was like, all right,
Like the Jesus
all
is my
right.
homie thing.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, I fucking get it. Yeah, be patient. This is the rough before the, you know what I mean? Because now I'm here, and I'm like, God damn, it feels.
Dude,
fucking-
I once
it's
saw
done.
a guy.
You know what I mean?
I saw a guy after the bars shut down one night. I just left Vulcan, which downtown is.
That's like
nightmare.
the tall grass in Pokemon. You're gonna encounter some creatures around that hour.
Fucked
Just-
up. It's
you
fucked
can hear
up.
motherfuckers
There's
skirting
some
around the
snakes in
court.
that grass right
Have you
there.
have you got to experience gunshots yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay, just wait. You will.
Well, I'm gonna get the Texas plates. I'm gonna get my shit all registered, and then I'm getting a gun. I'm getting a gun for me and my
Oh no,
wife.
I meant gunshots in downtown. Like, have you heard of
when
them yet?
we were here for South by last year?
I was here for that.
The
Yeah,
one
yeah.
night we stayed home was the night that somebody shot on 6th
I was
Street.
here for that. I was at Vulcan.
Didn't somebody get shot?
So, dude, get this. So when that happened, we had real security that night.
Yeah.
And I wasn't working, but I was up on the balcony, up on the patio smoking, and I hear the gunshots, and I see all the people just scatter, right? So I run downstairs, and they're batting down the hatches, like shut all the doors. Whoever was right there outside, we let them come in. Yeah. And so coincidentally, it was just a weird thing that happened. A dude and his girlfriend came in, and she had caught a bullet in her. It ricocheted, and she caught a bullet in her shin, and she was sitting there on a stool, and she had to get, she was fine,
Medical attention.
but yeah, crazy.
It was like a
though.
knife cut. Was it like a knife cut? Like,
But it was ricochet from the.
is it inside of her?
No.
She
it
just got-
it just grazed her, but she was bleeding, like she was actually
leaking. Yeah. So
Yeah, it was wild. But yeah, what I was gonna say. So downtown though, after we get off, is fucking nuts. I saw a guy get out of his vehicle and let it keep driving while he danced by it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess what color he was?
He was skin color. The color of skin. That's what he was, Mason.
It's called ghost. Apparently, it's called Ghost Riding the Whip.
Yep.
Have you seen him do this thing called swerving?
Swinging.
Oh, was that it?
Swangers.
Where they take all 4 lanes of traffic?
Yep. I watched videos of it
with
where
their
they
big with their wheels that they got
super spokes.
They got that. It's so stupid.
Well, I've seen
God.
videos where they fucking crash into each other. That's why I was like, I fucking
Hilarious.
It's not
They didn't
my style.
You mean
It's
it
not my
wasn't
style.
coordinated? Get out of town.
Yeah, it's not really my style. Of,
There are no
like,
Blue
car
Angels.
modification.
Yeah. Not.
I've
I've
like-
never seen that until here.
I make them.
I mean, it's a southern
It's a
thing.
Houston and yeah,
It's a Houston thing,
Houston,
yeah.
fucking Louisiana, all that whole Gulf area. That's like their culture style.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, well, they get it. They got it from the California and Texas lowrider
Lowrider,
culture
yeah.
of putting wire wheels on there, and then they were like, "Man, those wires look dope as fuck." And of
What
course,
if we made them 2 foot long?
yeah. So they take it's like the hub of it. Just all the wires are connected, and they make the wheel. But then they take the fucking main point where all the wires connect, and they extend it like 2 feet out. So you just have these fucking wire.
I don't get
wheels.
how
It
it's
just
legal.
reminds me of like Roman chariots.
I-
Yeah. Literally, like you could Roman
It's
chariot
like Mad
pack.
Max too.
You could knock somebody off their ass if you came
Well,
up and like
snap
turned your
their
wheel.
legs in half, dude,
Yeah,
like-
you could wrap their skin up.
I
on
don't
that
get how it's
motherfucker.
legal.
It really shouldn't. I'm not really like an anti-car modification person. That's your thing, sure, but it's got to be some kind of detachable. It can't just be.
This isn't Nom. There are rules. Big Lebowski.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I see it being a problem.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get my fucking shit scratched up or get.
Yeah, well, see, what I don't get is how they don't fuck their own wheels up with that. Because you got to think, like, when you're driving, like, how do
If
you
you
not
drag it-
accidentally hit another car?
Well, if you drag it on a curb too, that could like pull your wheel.
Yeah, and dude,
rip it out of a
have you
ball joint
noticed
or
this?
something.
Have you noticed in downtown, they got those, like, goddamn
2
straight
foot
up
tall
2
turd-
foot fucking sidewalks.
Yeah, we watched a girl outside of Vulcan. They parallel parked
Oh,
outside
yeah.
of Vulcan. She opened the door and just fucking the whole bottom of the door got wedged on the curb. It was so funny. I was like, "You ruined it, Jesus Christ! What's
Dude,
wrong with you?"
She cried.
What kind of car was it?
He made her cry. She literally goes, "Fuck you." He goes, "Oh, you better call your mom."
Yeah, I was like, dude, your fucking mom's gonna be pissed at you, dude. The driver's like, they're like all like 21, like college kids. I'm like, dude, your mom's gonna be fucking pissed. It's ruined. You've ruined it. You need to contact professional repair facility. You fucked that thing up.
Did you go?
And then she just starts fucking crying because and I'm joking. I'm fucking with him.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like trying to be hateful, but I'm like, dude, it fucking was like. You could hear it, and
Or
she
they
just
have
kept.
to turn the car on and drive it forward just
No.
a little bit so it unwedges.
No, she just know what she did was she went.
Well, the thing is, once everybody got out of the car, then it was able to shut. It was the weight of the vehicle had lowered it down.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
they were 5 deep in like a Mazda 6 or a
Okay.
Mazda 3 like sedan. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was not a. But yeah, they felt super bad, and the owner of the car was like, "It's fine, it's fine."
He
I
literally
like,
was hugging her, going, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
It's
trying to
fine.
get laid for sure.
Oh yeah.
got-
And then when he's walking off, he's got her under his arm, and she looked back at him and went.
I'm married. I'm not contractually obligated to be nice
dude,
to
hey,
women.
isn't it, dude? When you're married, it's so
such a-
fun because you can just be kind of rude to hot bitches.
You don't have to involuntarily go out of your way to simp for women. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate it when I see a 70-year-old man go, "Here's the door for you, young lady." I'm like, dude, she's not sucking your old balls.
Yeah,
You should just
well,
be
I
an
mean, that
asshole.
sounds like he was just being respectful, but
Yeah.
Respectful? You mean being a fucking simp bitch?
dude, you know what's funny is we'll be at Vulcan, and some super fucking like smoke show will walk up and go, "Do I have to wait in line?" It's like, yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Of course you do. And then they'll say, "I'm friends with whoever the act is," and it's like,
Okay.
a lot of people are.
Did you contact the guest list? Here, let me get somebody from the
Dude,
guest list.
it's
And then
so
they're like,
funny.
all right, I'll just get in line.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, okay, you bet.
Yeah, because she'd rather go just leave now and get in line than to me go get the guy with the guest list and be like, nah, we have no idea who this bitch is.
Right. Kick rocks, lady.
Yeah, get to the back
Check
of the
your
line.
phone. Hey, so do you like working at Vulcan?
Yeah, it's chill. Dude,
What do you think about being a door? You're also you got to get mean, dude.
Huh?
You got to get mean.
I have
you got to get mean.
This last shift, I was very mean.
You got to be unapologetic when you're kicking people out.
Well, dude, I fucking took this girl out back during the during the headliner we had this weekend, and you know how the back Vulcan has a wooden ramp for loading drinks and equipment through. Well, it had rained and it was wet. I took this girl out and she had slipped on the ramp, rocked her knees, broke the heels off. She had those platforms.
That's the one chick with that big tooth.
Yeah, she had a fucking. She had one big
tooth like a cartoon character.
Dude, and then the other one was like turned in. So she was a snaggletooth. She was very
big time.
3 out of 10. Not recommending that one.
She was kind of cute in a weird trailer park way.
Of course you'd say that. And
you're from Arkansas too. Fuck you.
I'm from Virginia. Yeah, she was a Virginia 5, Arkansas 7, and an Austin 3. So I got her out. She snapped both of the heels off her fucking shoes. And, dude, like, what? I have to leave? I was like, yeah, you got to get the fuck out of here. You're fucked up. I can't have you in here all fucking drunk like that.
Right.
And you're saying you need to be more mean. I'm like,
they were filming a special.
I'm like, dude, he's filming his fucking special and you're fucking shithoused. I can't have you in here like that. Well, I need to use the bathroom. I'm like, not fucking in here. You can go piss. You can go piss at this place or you can go right here.
Piss in the alleyway.
Is it cool if I just piss right here by the dumpsters? I'm like, yeah, anywhere. I don't give a fuck, just not in there. Then Mason comes out while she's pissing and he's like, how are you? What's going on?
No, I did not. I said I said you're not going. I was just being nice.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't fucking hitting on her.
Hey.
I was
got a nice twang
I walked up and I go,
Did you have asparagus earlier?
Yeah.
I walked up and I was like, you're not going inside. And I felt bad because her shoes were broken and she goes, I left my phone inside. So I'm like, okay, well, you're not going in this way. So I was like, you go back inside and I'll fucking make her walk around. She goes, look at my shoes, and I was like, yeah, take them off. So she took her shoes off and walked barefoot through all that gross. She walked barefoot all the way around to the front.
The horses had shit there the night before, and it got rained, so all the doo doo was like washed down, like it was just. The doo-doo had been the doo-doo had gotten washed.
I love saying doo-doo. Horse doo-doo, dude.
It's like,
the horses had done doo-doo the night before.
So I walk her around though, and so Wheeler walk her around Junior, and I go inside.
That was a fucking stretch, and you know it. Dude.
Yeah, Stretch Armstrong. So I go inside.
Clip that and have it zoom in on me when it does the womp womp.
So I go back inside and the show ends, and I'm cleaning up the tables, and this dude that was at her table goes, hey man, I just want to thank you for not kicking her out. And I go, do you see her? She's kicked out. What are you talking about? And he goes, oh, well, anyways, I just wanted to tell you, I met her 10 minutes before this show. I don't even know who that is.
It'd be your own people, y'all.
Dude, I'm like, yeah,
flipped on herself.
I'm like, well, just so I'm like, well, just so you know, grab her phone because she's out front sitting down on the step and crying.
Nice.
So you need to go. You invited her. You go deal with that.
I made 2 women cry that night because the following...
Dude, when they cry... Oh, God.
It's like you're getting kicked out. Why are you acting like a baby?
Dude,
like you should have acted like an adult. All right, let me tell that
one.
Oh,
my bad.
So an audience member comes to the men's restroom. A female audience member comes to the men's restroom. I go, oh, the restroom's over there for women. She goes, I know, but there's a table next to us, and they're just cheering, and they're drunk, and I can't even listen to the show. Very caring looking woman, very like soccer mommy looking. Yeah, she was very and like I just it's incredibly difficult to watch the show. And I go, all right, where are they at? Okay, she tells me where they're at. All right, go sit down. Give me like 40 seconds. I don't want it to look like you just tattled on them and I can take them out. She goes back.
I hate a tattle.
It was just kind of like a bigger Latina woman, and every time he would say something, she would just. Like, and it was like, you know, at a comedy show when it's like when you woo with everybody, that's okay. But when they're doing like they're fucking they're 2 seconds into their premise, and you're just
That's right.
Yeah, and it's like this is cringe. Like I gotta get. And this girl, I guess, like right before I'm about to kick her out, she stands up and just goes, "I'm gonna leave. I don't deserve to be here." Because prior to that lady telling me, I'd already come up to her and I did one of these. I went, I need you to stop right now.
Did you do that?
I went, you need to stop right now.
Act like you've been here before.
Yeah. And then when I went, you need to stop right now, she goes,
he's gonna murder me.
Yeah, she immediately was like, "Oh fuck, let me undrink everything that I've had in the last 10 minutes." So then it gets to the point to where, fast forward to where she was like, "I need to see myself out. I'm too fucked up." And I go, "Oh wow, I don't even have to fucking physically. She's already up. All right, okay, come with me. I'll show you where to go." I take her out back. Everything's fine.
Take her out back and I threw her down.
I take her out back and I picked her up. Yeah, I picked her up by the neck of her collar and her belt and just chucked her big old ass out in the street.
You fucking Jazzy Jeffed her.
Well, she busts the corner.
Is that wrong?
There's like a little blue. There's like a blue rag container for the business next door where they put their dirty rags.
Yeah, no, that's ours.
Oh, okay, that's ours.
Yeah.
So she fucking plops down next to that. It's fucking pouring rain, and she falls face down in a puddle and just starts. Dude, I fucking shut the door, go back in, shut the other door.
Text me.
I'm in the showroom, and the guy's on stage, and he's like, punchline, big laughs, and then in the faint distance, all you can hear is... And I'm like, yo! I text everybody. I'm like, dude, I need y'all to get this bitch out here. And by the way,
this is the second ASAP of the night.
Yeah, because I couldn't she was like 320, and I'm 199. I'm not strong enough to carry her. So I'm like, honey, we gotta go. I'm trying to get her to at least the side street so that you couldn't hear her, because where she was, here's the back door's right here.
Screaming into
She
a
was
gutter.
right here, and you could just fucking hear it, like, dude, La Llorona.
She was yelling into the gutter.
She was, yeah, and just the sound and the echo, it was so fucking embarrassing.
So funny.
And it sucks that then I had to return back to the table, go to her friend who was, had her shit together and was laughing.
She was outside.
And I was like, hey, so you can stay, but your friend's out there and she's wailing and screaming and I can't get her. I don't know which phone she has here. I get the phone, unlock her. I go back, bring her phone. She's too drunk. She can't tell me which phone is which. I unlock both phones. She couldn't tell me which phone's which. I get her friend. Friend goes out there. She's like, do you think I can get like meet and greet since I have to miss the show? And then one of his photographers was with us.
She meant MEAT and greet.
One of his photographers, the headliner's photographer, was with us, and she was like,
"That's okay. This is all making sense now.
You can get whatever you want. We need to get her safe. You get her home safe, we'll get you whatever you want with the headliner." And then that girl never came back because the cops came too, and that girl was drunk too.
Well, wait, tell about when you were texting me and what I said and what I did.
Hold on, I can actually pull those up right now in real time.
And by the way, when he said she was wailing, that's because of the size of her.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, dude, thank you. I need a phone unlocker right now. Where are you at? I got one upstairs. I need someone outside. We got a drunk girl face down in a puddle. Mason Smith. Dude, it's not our problem. Get the cops if you want. I'll go grab them, leave the back door cracked, you can come back in, I go. I mean, I try to kind of get Mason, like, responsibly involved at this point. I'm trying to go, well, I mean, technically she's overserved, so we got to make sure she's safe. I mean, if you get a girl drunk, kick her out, and she drowns in a puddle, they're gonna say,
that alley water.
Yeah, you got the dirty alley water on me. Somebody splashed some of the back alley water, and it hit Mason, and he fucking went, "Hey, that's a joke we have."
No, he told me about that. He's like, you know the like nasty, dirty like alley 6th Street water, right? I was like, yeah. somebody like took a bag and like dragged
Philip did it.
Philip dragged a bag and like
He whipped it.
He whipped it and it got all on me.
My face. He put alley water in my face, dude.
Because he wiped it off his chin. He went, ugh. You know how Mason puts his arms out like this? You got dirty alley water on me. Ew.
And you guys know I don't drink water.
Ew, it's water.
I love water.
And then Mason says, she's just drunk making a scene. Cops can deal with it. And they did. They did. They came like 10 minutes earlier.
I went and got them.
Stopped.
So you're welcome, fat lady who can't handle her alcohol.
That was very sad. I felt so bad for her because this headliner is like the Justin Bieber of comedians. There were a lot of women there excited.
Tons.
Lots of breasts out.
We
I was doing wristbands. I was doing wristbands looking at cleavage all night.
We had to go through and wipe all the seats off when he got done.
Yeah, I hated breaking down for all those shows. When you would start stacking the stools up, they all smelled like stinky wet pussy. All the seats had condensation on it from
snail trails.
Yeah, definitely.
Fuck, I think that's a good one to end on.
With that one, let's go and do plugs.
You guys,
butt plugs.
Yeah, but let me plug this. My name is Michael Ridley. You guys can follow me on @ChinkySweat on Instagram. I got reels, I got clips. And that's really all I'm really active on my social media as far as comedy-wise is my Instagram. Chinky Sweat. Because I'm chinky, a little sweaty, Little Caesars hot and ready. They pay me. I have to say that every time I have to plug the Little Caesars thing.
I remember when Little Caesars was $5, and then they jacked it up to $6.25, those cocksuckers.
$8.99 for those rectangular ones that come with the Pepsi.
Or the Mountain Dew. I think they exclusively have Pepsi and Mountain Dew.
And bacon crust.
Mountain Woo.
That's so bad. If you're going to be racist, be funny.
Mr. Mountain Woo.
All right, do better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kill that.
I'll woo better.
I would do better.
Yeah. Check me out on all the social medias under Nick Fitzwell. Check me out on YouTube. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks for coming.
Thank you guys. This was fun as fuck.
Yeah.
I loved it.
So also please like, rate, review, share, subscribe to the High Noon Podcast channel on YouTube. And all the audio episodes are available on Spotify and all those shits. And on Instagram, what is that? They are.
Yeah, and all those shits.
Please follow.
Can you guys say caca without smiling?
Caca?
Yeah.
Caca.
But you're smiling.
Follow us on Instagram at highnoon_pod, and I'm at Mason Smith Comedian. Also follow Absurd Junk.
Yeah. Yes,
Please. And so thank you for listening. Thank you for coming on,
Thank you.
Nick.
Bye, guys.
Howdy, partner. Thanks for tuning in to High Noon with that wily coyote, Mason Smith. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe on all platforms. We'll see you next week on the Dusty Trail for more hijinks and fun.